It's week 4 of my Theta Wheel options trading series, and this week we're going to be selling puts on Microvast, FUBO TV, SFIX, Workhorse, and HIMX. Also, we're going to be selling covered calls on Cleveland Cliffs, and we're going to be checking on our open position in Microvast. All of this is going to allow us to collect another $194.50 in premium, which is a 1.83% return on cash. Hey everybody, Walrus here from Walrus Street. Just a reminder, I am not a financial professional. All information in this video is for entertainment purposes only. This Theta Wheel series is working out better than I ever could have expected. I know I'm talking about this before I show you my trades, but after week 4, you'll see it at the end of the video, my account is up over 17% less deposits in just 4 short weeks of trading. Now, a lot of that was because of the appreciation of the Alcoa aluminum shares that I was assigned, but also because the IV was so high on those, I was making bank on selling the covered calls. Now, that position was called away last week at the close of business on Friday, so bye-bye Alcoa aluminum. Sad to see you go, but that did free up a ton of extra cash in my portfolio to make some additional trades this week, so you are going to be seeing more trades this week. The only position that I have been assigned right now is my Cleveland Cliffs position from 2 weeks ago, so I will be selling covered calls on that one. Regretfully, the premium is really low on those, but I still am able to sell the covered calls on the strike that I was assigned at, so it's no risk. Let's take a look at the stock screener for this week. This week, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like what I was seeing. There was a lot of lower IVs on the stocks that I was interested in this week, and at first I thought I was gonna go over 2%, but I ended up having to take a risk just to get up to 1.83% on the premium for this week. I sold Workhorse puts again, but the IV is kind of just dropping off on Workhorse. A couple weeks ago, it was well above 100. Now it's down to like 101.72. Microvast was still really high. They did report earnings yesterday, and in hindsight, I'm probably going to get assigned these, but it's not really a big deal. I don't mind holding the shares. SFIX was another one that I'm new to the position, but it doesn't look too terrible. It just recently had a big price drop, and those are the times that I like selling puts on a price drop because more than likely it's going to be bouncing back in the short term. Same thing with FUBO TV. It is dropping all the way down to its strong support, so I'm okay with this one. HIMX, I'm back on this one. I took a break from HIMX last week, but I played it the week before, and of course we have our Cleveland Cliffs. A couple of contenders that I ended up ruling out were BlackBerry and Robinhood. Both of them looked pretty safe, but the premium was low, and I decided to allocate my cash a little differently. Let's take a look at the trades. You can see the cash balance on the portfolio is coming in at about $8,353 this week. Now, the first thing I want to trade is Microvast, and I know I already have one position open in Microvast, but the IV is really, really high right now, and these expire in about 5 days. So I'm going to take a chance on this one. I already have the $7 put, and it's really unlikely that I'm going to get assigned on both of them. So what we're going to be looking at right here is the $9 strike. We're going to go ahead and check the delta on the $9. It's about $24.65. That's looking pretty good. Premium here is about $30, so I think we're going to go for this one. We're going to sell our put. The mid price in the top is about 40, and the limit price they're giving me is 30, which is straight trash. So we're going to go ahead and set this up to actually 45, and we're going to see if we could get a fill. There's a lot of volatility on this morning, and I'm thinking I might be able to get a fill somewhere around 45. No, it's looking like we're not going to. I'm going to go ahead and bump that down to 40 because the mid price dropped down to 38. And the option order filled at 40. So there we go. That was actually $10 higher than what was suggested to me by Webull initially. Next up, let's go over to FUBO. FUBO recently had a really big drop, and it's looking like it's kind of hit the bottom here. So let's go out to options. Got the November 19th one. Let's go over and take a look at some of the deltas. Now we got a 45, we got a 37, and we've got a 26. It's a pretty big spread there, but I'm liking the $24 strike here for 50. Again, let's go over and check that delta. Yeah, that's coming in about 37 delta. This is, I don't know, this is a little bit on the high side. You know what? I'm going to play this one a little bit on the safe side since I'm doubling up my Microvast this week. I'm going to go with these 2350s here. Let's go ahead to sell. And the mid price is coming in around 38. They're sticking me with a limit of 34. So let's see if we could get a 40 out of this. Gonna wait a moment, see if we could get a fill. No, it's not looking like the fill's coming in, so let's go ahead and modify this down. We'll pop it down to 38. We'll just go at the midpoint. There's a really strong bid side imbalance here. We're going to go ahead and modify this downward again one more time. Slap this on the midpoint of 36. And we did get a fill there. Next up, we're going to go out to SFIX. Go to the options, and for SFIX, let's see, let's scroll over, check the deltas. And we got a 31 here at 32.50. That's pretty solid. What's our premium coming in? $45 on this one. I like it. I like that a lot. Yeah, this 32.50 looks pretty solid here. Again, just double check. Yeah. The delta looks right. All right, so we're going to go with these $45 32.50s, and we're going to sell. Come out here. Mid price is 57. Man, they're giving me a limit of 45. Please. Let's go ahead and set this up to 57. Confirm. Option order filled immediately. Nice. Next up, let's go out to HIMX. Options. We're down about 1% today. That's pretty good. I would rather the price movement be going down than up. For the deltas here, we have a 31 at 9.50, and that's only $5 on the premium. And then we have, let's see, this $10 one is a 41 delta, which is pretty risky, but I think I'm going to go with this. I don't mind holding HIMX, and the price seems to be pretty consistent. So we're going to go ahead and sell this one. Mid price is at 25. That's much better. See if we can get 25 out of this one. It's a 25% increase, and it filled. Great. That was quick. Next up, we're going to go out to Workhorse. Check the options. There's nothing looking really great here, but I don't mind playing this one. So we've got the 37 delta, and then we've got a 15 delta. I'm thinking I want to play the 15 delta here for safety. We're going to go ahead and switch to the sell side. $8 is right at the mid price. Let's go ahead and do this. And the option order filled. Fantastic. Right at the midpoint. Next up, let's go out to Cleveland Cliffs. And we're going to go to options. We're going to switch this to calls because I'm selling covered calls on this one. And we got to go out to this 23 right here. Premium's fallen off here pretty hard, pretty steep, but I got to sell this 23 because that was my assignment price. So we're going to go ahead and switch to sell calls 23. All right, very good. Mid price is 16. So we're going to go ahead and set this sell right here. 16, confirm. And the option order filled. There you have it, short and sweet on the trades this week. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the recap of those trades now. I will, of course, link both of these spreadsheets below the video, and if you follow me on Twitter at the Walrus Street, I did tweet both of these out on Monday morning. So we could see the trades here. The $7 strike on Microvast was my open position. I ended up selling the $9 strike, the $23.50 on FUBO, the $32.50 on SFIX, the $6.50 on Workhorse, $10 on HIMX, and then the $23 calls on Cleveland Cliffs. All of these are going to be expiring on Friday at the end of the week. If we go over to the summary for the week, we could see that my collateral plus my assigned shares from Cleveland Cliffs amounted to about $10,625 this week. I collected $194.50 in premium, which is a return on cash of 1.84. If we look at the series overall, this is actually the second highest return on cash that I've had after last week. Last week was kind of just an outlier. If we look at the overall numbers for the series so far, again, I started with $9,007 about 4 weeks ago. At the start of week 4, before I made my trades, I was sitting on $8,300 in cash. My holdings, my Cleveland Cliffs position was worth about $2,200 in cash. And so far, between shares that I've gotten free on Webull, and then I also deposited $500 of my money into this account to kind of build it up a little bit faster, this accounts for almost $900 here. Thus far, I've collected $713 in premium. My total account growth is $2736. This is a little misleading though, because it is counting in those deposits. So my account growth less deposits, that means only the theta wheel tactics, only appreciation of my underlying assets, is 17.48%. That's incredible. I never would have imagined 17.48% 4 weeks into the series. If I had to guess, I would say that 17.48% would be something I was targeting like 7 to 8 months away from now. So I'm so happy to be at the point where I'm at. There's things that could happen still. I could get assigned an underline, it could tank, and I might get called away trying to sell covered calls on it at a loss. So So this 17%, it's not going to keep building every week. I might take a step backwards, but the general goal with investing is just to generally keep heading up. There you have it. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I know they're much shorter than what I usually do, but I'm just trying to highlight the trades, just trying to make these options trades accessible. And if you've started running your Theta wheel, I was starting to get some tweets coming in, some comments on my last video. I'd love to know what stocks you're wheeling right now. So let me know in the comments below. What are you wheeling? Is there something that you think I should take a look at, adding into my plays, and tell me why? I'm open to suggestions. Maybe I'll be able to use some of that premium I collected to get a haircut. Man, I look bad. Jeez. Ugh. Got my long flowing locks. Okay, anyway, that's it for me today. As always, if you want to support the channel, check out my Webull referral link below the video. If you sign up for an account, deposit $100, you get a free stock, I get a free stock, everybody wins. Also, if you enjoyed the video today, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be alerted to all my content as soon as it goes live. Make sure you hit that notification bell. All right, everybody, thanks a lot. Stay safe. Good luck investing, and I'll see you next time.